Number one, housing development program. It's number one and the best. Housing development program. Number one, housing development program. In Nigeria, housing development program. In Africa, housing development program. And the globe.
This is Housing Development, your one and only source of housing and construction information in Nigeria. Nigerians deserve decent quality housing at a price that they can afford. According to a report by Center for Affordable Housing Finance in Africa, Nigeria has a low home ownership rate of 25% and with an urbanization rate of 4.39%. Demand for affordable housing will remain strong both for rental and purchase. On this program, our advocacy is a provision of affordable housing. When I say affordable, I mean low-cost housing that an average Nigerian can afford. I am your housing diva, Flora.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
The Real Estate Developers Association of Nigerian Redan First Building Expo took place recently, and history was made on that day as the Nigerian Mortgage Refinance Company PLC signed a memorandum of understanding with Redan. Here are the sights and sounds.
The first Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Redan Building Expo, with the team investing in real estate for economic recovery and expansion, held recently in Abuja. The event was attended by the Minister of State, Power, Works and Housing, Mustafa Baba Shehuri, Special Advisor to Minister of Power, Works and Housing, Abiodun Oki, Acting Executive Secretary, FCDA, Mohammed Jibril, MD of Infrastructure Bank, Adekunle Oyinloye, MD of NMLC, Professor Charles Iyan Gete, MD of Federal Housing Authority, Professor Mustafa Al-Amin, President, Nigeria Institute of Quantity Surveyors, Mrs. Mercy Ioita, acted Gabriel Aduku, former Minister of State for Health, and other stakeholders in the built environment. In his welcome address, Redan President said the housing sector holds the key to reducing the current high unemployment in the country.
Investing in housing has become a fulcrum to reversing economic downturn in most clients. To rescue the current deficit in housing, we emphasize once more that the paradigm shift in housing delivery approach from individual effort to mass housing suppliers, that developers, is the surest way out.
Speaking at the event, Honorable Mustafa Shehuri said the government is keen on collaborating with Redan as an engine room for housing development.
The government is keen on collaborating with you as an engine room for housing development. We commend the efforts of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria to have this building expo at this auspicious time, as it emphasizes the journey to revamp the economy by focusing on investing in the real estate sector as agent of economic revitalization.
Goodwill messages were made by the MD of Federal Housing Authority, MD the Infrastructure Bank, Acting Executive Secretary of FCDA, who represented the FCT Minister Abiodun Oki, Special Advisor to Honorable Minister of Power, Works and Housing. Some of the papers presented at the event are taxation and role of accounting in property development by Mrs. Medina Hutman, the housing deficit challenges, opportunities, and strategic imperative by Professor Charles Iyan Gete, and options for expanding access to mortgages for residential, commercial, and industrial properties. At the peak of the event, a memorandum of understanding was signed between Nigeria Mortgage Refinance Company PLC and Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria on research, advocacy, and housing finance to bolster the sector.
The Nigeria Housing Awards presents the second edition of the Nigeria Housing and Construction Awards, celebrating the achievement of industry experts, dealers, stakeholders, captains of industry. Over 35 categories for both industries and individuals. Visit www.nigeriahousingawards.com to register and vote for the individual or organization of your choice. Table for 10 and Table for 5 are now available. For sponsorship and inquiries, please visit www.nigeriahousingawards.com or call 080-9685-6837. Powered by FESADAP Communications Limited, the second Nigeria's Housing and Construction Awards, towards a Nigeria up.
Well, I do hope that the MOU between NMRC and RIDAN will bring a positive change in housing delivery in the country. Moving on, we've been told that the housing deficit in Nigeria is about 17 million. Well, do you know the housing shortage in each state of the Federation and even the FCT? I got to know the housing shortage in Abuja in a chat with Roland Igbinoba, the publisher of the report, The State of Abuja Housing Market. All right, now from all your research and findings, what is your opinion on housing situation in Abuja?
To summarize it, I would say opportunities still abound in the housing space, in the country in general. But what we have done with Lagos and now Abuja is to really put numbers behind those opportunities. For example, we have been able to dimension and arrive at a housing deficit number for Abuja for the first time. And that number is around 480,000 units of housing. Really it's around 477,966 units. And this cuts across different segments of the market. So we have been able to dimension how many are in the low income, how many are in the middle income, how many are in the upper income market.
All right, so what is your scope and coverage of your research?
Today, you're able to tell how much a 5-bedroom house costs in Jabi without all of the speculations that are involved in the housing market in Abuja today.
All right, so with the price index in your publication, how many areas does it cover?
Interestingly, we covered about 23 different areas in Abuja. And that almost is the entire housing market in the Abuja, and these 23 areas spans through all of the 6 municipal councils in Abuja. So we had the house price index actually covered 23 different locations.
All right, you also published the state of Lagos housing markets. Now, looking at that of Lagos and that of Abuja, what is the comparison? How do you compare?
It's very interesting, and the comparison will be on different levels. So, for example, in Lagos, we had the deficit is about 3 million units, about 2.9, compared to just around 477,000 in Abuja. I'm saying just, but again, if you look at the total supply of housing in Abuja since Abuja was created, is under 50,000. So even at 477,000 units of housing is a massive opportunity. Investment, in terms of investment, in terms of employment generation, in terms of the forward and backward linkages, is a massive opportunity. But it's very interesting that there's so much opportunities available in Abuja that is not tapped yet.
So thank you very much for coming on to the program to speak about the state of Abuja housing markets.
Thank you for having me.
Over the years, Solignum is the only wood preservative with a global recognition for everlasting protection. Solignum preserves and kills termites instantly. Identify with the world's #1 wood preservative with seal and proof of quality. Every wood is invulnerable to termites and reptiles with Solignum. Solignum, the only wood preservative you can trust for everlasting protection.
In pursuit of the federal government's desire to improve the welfare and morale of federal civil servants, and in particular their housing needs, the head of the Civil Service of the Federation initiated the Federal Integrated Staff Housing Fish Program for federal civil servants to provide affordable housing for civil servants. What progress have been made so far? Take a listen to the special report.
The Federal Integrated Staff Housing Program was created by the federal government to solve the housing needs of civil servants. It is a fact that most civil servants live in poor conditions and even retire after years of service without owning a home of their own. It is a despicable trend that government has stated its commitment to reverse.
The Federal Integrated Staff Housing Program is a strategic initiative designed purposely as an intervention project for massive housing delivery to federal civil servants.
There's no way people can afford 23% interest rate. Well, in other countries, banks are charging 3%, 1% in some cases.
From 2012 to date, we have been able to commission about 7 estates in the FCT, where public servants have their own houses, and about 8 are coming up.
The fish program, initiated by Office of the Head of Service of the Federation, is no doubt a laudable measure, as it shows government commitment to solving the housing crisis among its workforce. But with all these measures, it still seems the challenges in the housing sector are enormous, and civil servants are far away from being homeowners.
Any mortgage you want to go, they ask you to pay 15% out of the amount you want to pay. After 50% of the amount of the money they requested for. Maybe they say 6 million now, or 6 million or 7 million. They say you should pay 10% or 15%. As a civil servant, where did you expect him to get that kind of amount?
Hopefully, with that program, there is hope for a startup that is staying within Abuja to own a house. But if not, I doubt much about it.
What is their take home? Unless you are stealing like others, otherwise you can't get it. No matter what, even PAMSEC. And the loan facility is not working.
A lot of experts also believe that apart from the fish project, as commendable as it is, government must put in more measures to come up with affordable housing for workers and Nigerians in general. They believe that a lot of bottlenecks may still make it difficult to achieve the sort of progress that is expected in the housing sector.
It's easier and more profitable to just lend for 1 month to somebody who wants to clear a container and you make a 30% return. That's part of the problem. So that's why we need to get our mortgage institutions to function better.
The mortgage model in Nigeria is broken because nobody can afford to pay 17% mortgage with a 30% deposit for 7 years. This is not affordable housing.
The mortgage system is not as developed as it should be. All the stakeholders, both the regulation on the government side, the primary mortgage lenders, the secondary mortgage lenders like the Nigerian Mortgage Reinsurance Corporation, they have to work in sync. We have a lot of money in pension funds that could have otherwise been channeled to mortgage lending.
There is no doubt that in recent times government is showing more commitment to bridging the housing deficit, but a lot still needs to be done to make housing available to Nigerians, from land reforms to re-evaluation of our mortgage system and longevity of the mortgage.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
For any building structure you see, whether bungalow, duplex, skyscraper, or even the foundational stage of a building, the certificate of occupancy, popularly called the C of O, is what makes you a lawful interest holder on the land upon which the property is standing on. How do you obtain certificate of occupancy, especially in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory? Get to know with town planner Umar Shuaib.
First of all, when you are allocated a land in Abuja, you get your TDP. If you have not been given certificate of occupancy, but you have paid, you have your receipt, you have all documents that you have paid, it is in the record. It's just a matter of concluding the process of the minister signing your C of O. That will take a longer time. But when you have these basic documents, you can go and apply in development control to get your building for approval. You have a receipt of payment, you have a title deed plan, you have a letter of allocation. The Development Control Department has its way of checking the authenticity of your document, of the title deed. So just go, get the manual. Where is your plot located? Is it a residential? If it is residential, is it in low density? Is it in medium density or in high density? You have to identify that before you commence doing your plans. And by the specified fee for the approval. That's all. Presently, the department has made it possible for you to get your plans. If there is no any encumbrance, you can get your plan within 1 month, 2 months. No, these are the design specification for my plot. It's very important.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
There you have it. Requirement for processing your CFO from town planner Omar Shrib, a newspaper columnist, Eye on Abuja with Daily Trust newspaper, and also a board member of the Nigerian Ports Authority. Stay tuned. I'll be back after this time out.
My name is Professor Anladi Matawal, the Director General, Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute. And this is to say that the Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute endorses the Housing Development Program on AIT, and the public is encouraged to key in every time this program is aired.
In today's business climate, everything is rapidly changing and you need to flow with the new trend. Abuja Housing Show keeps you updated and allow you the chance to speak directly with the experts. Abuja Housing Show provides the building and construction industry an unrivaled environment to meet a lot of your buyers all in one place. By attending, you have the chance to meet with exhibitors, check out new developments, and keep a close eye on your competitors. Now, buyers attending the show are architects, engineers, designers, general contractors, subcontractors, commercial builders, home builders, developers, real estate professionals, building managers, state planners, government agencies, facility managers, property management firms, building owners, cooperatives, unions, and others. Successful business professionals never lose sight of the importance of face-to-face networking. Register today for the 11th Abuja Housing Show. Visit the website or call the numbers displayed on your TV screen.
Abuja Housing Show is a place where stakeholders in Nigeria's construction and housing sector meet with professionals, manufacturers of building materials, with scholars, home seekers, housing finance experts, commercial banks, communication companies, and construction companies from all over the world. So you don't wanna miss this. You have to be there at Abuja Housing Show. You don't wanna miss this. You have to be there. Opportunity to showcase new products. Yeah, you will have to be there at Abuja Housing Show.
Alright, it's time to check out some genuine estate developers and their housing project. The Evergreen Estate developed by Urban Shelter Limited is our starting point.
Evergreen Estate is a residential estate developed by Urban Shelter Nigeria Limited, one of the leading developers in Abuja. We are developing about 101 units of houses, comprises of 5-bedroom detached, which is about 3 numbers. We have 4-bedroom detached, 7 numbers, 4-bedroom terraces here. We have up to 28 numbers. We have a 3-bedroom block of flats, an apartment, 3-bedroom terraces, 15 units. We have a 3-bedroom apartment. We have 37 units, and we have 2-bedroom apartment of 11 units. We have a good road network. We have a good external drainages. Our road is tarred with asphalt. Our parking lot is finished with interlocking and curbs. We have good water system and good water supply and distribution to the entire estate. We have 150 liters of grand tank. We have a playground. We have 800 kVA generators to serve the entire estate. The most important thing is for you to develop interest by buying our farm. Then we can accept a 30% down payment. Well, we can now sit down and agree with you to spread the remaining 70% on the flexibility of payment.
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
Beautiful and luxurious houses at Evergreen Estate. To subscribe, call Evergreen contact numbers showing on your TV screen.
How does your roof project your home or business premises? Does it say dependable and strong or weak and unreliable? At Plus World, Better roofing means everything from design and installation to repair and restoration. Our skilled staff with design expertise can save you money from the onset and help extend the life of your roof, while our roofing products are of the highest quality to ensure that your roof can stand the test of time. We offer state-of-the-art HydroSeal waterproofing system which waterproofs any roof surface and prevent leakages. Plus World Roofing also offers restoration of stone-coated and aluminium roofs using the reliable NewTek paint. Be it personal home, warehouse or industrial space, we provide a customized approach in solving your roofing problem. Call us now on the following numbers on your screen. Plus World Roofing.
Why re-roof when you can restore?
Housing Development Program is an encyclopedia on housing matters.
Wiser Estates Incorporated in 2012 is one of the fastest growing market movers in Nigeria's housing development sector. Our primary aim is to provide affordable homes to our numerous valued and esteemed clients in Nigeria and the diaspora by acquiring suitable designs with strong aesthetic and functional houses.
We have about 18 units of 4-bedroom terrace duplexes completed behind Gates Village. There's a Dubai International Market they are building there just opposite it. It's in Kaura district. We have about 18 units there. Then just before the Gates Village entrance, we have about 17 units of 2 and 3 bedroom flat ongoing at various stages of completion. Then just behind Federal Ministry of Works at Mabushi district, we have 27 units of houses going up there too at about 80% completion. Then the biggest site we have now, where we are presently, is the Wiser Estate, just after the VIO office at Mabushi. It comprises of about 240 housing units, which is in 3 phases. Right now we are in the first phase, which is about 80 units at about 40% completion. There's what we call off-taker payment. We allow you to call as an individual to come in while we are starting the project. You give a minimum deposit of say 10 to 15% to deposit, which will give you an offer letter.
We have developed and delivered different luxury estates like the Wiser Estate Kaura, Wiser Estate Mabushi 1, Wiser Estate Mabushi 2, and now we are introducing Mbora Gardens with 5-bedroom detached duplex with 1-room BQ. A 4-bedroom detached duplex with 1-room BQ, 4-bedroom terrace duplex with 1-room BQ. We also have 2 and 3-bedroom block of flats with modern amenities and a flexible payment plan. Home, we believe, is one of the most important places in the world, so we offer the best combination of quality and affordability at Mbora Estate. Our client satisfaction is our topmost priority at Wiser Estates.
The facility in the estates is really amazing. I have to throw back to when we met Nasiru. We met him July last year through a friend. So he brought us here to come and see what he had going on. And we liked it. Then they were still at the foundation level. He told us how much it was going for, and the price was really unbelievable. In fact, we thought it wasn't real. So what we did was we keyed in, we paid, he structured it for us, so we paid the first installment. About 5-6 months we came here, we were wowed. Everything was complete. Everything was complete.
Well, that's the much I can bring on today. Join me next week for another informative episode. In the meantime, keep yourself updated on trending information in the housing sector by checking the largest housing news portal in Africa, www.housingnews.org.ng. I am Flora, and God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye.